Hello, my name is Chuck Williams, and I'm going to do a compensation overview tonight, and I think you're going to really enjoy tonight's presentation. Before I get started, I want to read this earnings disclaimer. Earnings levels for Isagenix independent associates that appear in this publication are examples, and should not be construed as typical or average. Income level achievements are dependent upon the individual associate's business skills, personal ambition, time commitment, activity, and demographic factors. For average earnings, see the Isagenix Independent Associate Earnings Statement found at isagenixearnings.com. I will mention throughout the presentation what are called ISA millionaires. That is defined as Isagenix associates who have cumulatively earned $1 million or more with Isagenix. All right, so in today's presentation, the core of our compensation plan is this simple business model right here. It's you share, they share, repeat. So this is the core. You'll notice there's a few terms that are defined here. First is the weight loss value pack, and then we've got several other value packs. But the weight loss value pack is the one we highly recommend for all new people. Even if you don't need to lose weight, and you might say, why would you recommend that? Because everybody has toxins and junk built up in their body from however many years they've been alive, and that weight loss value pack will help you flush that stuff out of your system and let you start at a good foundation for building a healthy lifestyle. Key terms: product introduction bonus. We call that PIB. Product introduction bonus is when you introduce this to another customer, they purchase a pack, a qualifying pack, you're going to earn a product introduction bonus. They vary from $25 all the way up to $150, depending on the size of the pack the person buys. If a customer refers another customer, they actually earn product introduction vouchers, not product introduction bonus. The difference is the bonus comes to you on a prepaid Visa card, and you can spend it however you want. The vouchers come to you in such a way, like a coupon, that you can use towards future purchases. Double PIB, those are always fun. We got a couple guys on the line. Some of us have earned these. It's when you make two customer sales in the same week, new sales. You get that product introduction bonus, but if you do two in the same week, and the week goes from Monday all the way through Sunday midnight Eastern time. If you do two or more in the same week, you get double the normal product introduction bonus. It's a special promotion they've had running pretty much ongoing for a long time now. RAB, rank advancement bonuses. When you hit different levels of management in our company, it starts as a consultant when you have two customers, one on your right team, one on your left team. Kind of starts your two-team system. We'll mention in a minute. When you hit that rank, no matter how long it takes you, you get a $50 rank advancement bonus. Next is manager. Manager simply means you've helped two people reach that first rank of consultant. They can both be on your right team, both be on your left team, one on the right, one left, doesn't matter. As long as you have two active person role consultants, you become a manager. Now, if you do that in your first 60 days, 2 months, which is plenty of time to do it, you get a crystal manager bonus, $250. That's on top of everything else. And then the next rank is director. Director simply means you have 6 personally enrolled consultants that are active. 6 personally enrolled consultants. And again, a consultant is just an associate who has one on the right, one on the left. As a director, if you do that in your first 120 days, you get a $750 bonus. Those are nice. And then the last rank, the highest rank in our company, is called executive. Executive means you have 5 person-enrolled consultants on your right team and 5 person-enrolled consultants on your left team. If you achieve consultant in your first 6 months or 180 days, you get a crystal executive bonus of $1,000. So just the rank advancement bonuses alone, you're looking at $50, $250, $750, and $1,000. It is $2,050. Now, I, like many people, have earned all 4 of those rank advancement bonuses. They're wonderful, and it's a great way to start as a new person. Let's get back to the basics, though. The basics are you share, they share. When you share this with somebody, again, they can buy the smallest pack, which the smallest one we recommend is the 30-day weight loss system. It's kind of the beginner pack, up to the ultimate pack. Now, the ultimate pack is for somebody who's serious about building a business and making money. And then we have the one in the middle that's great for customers that are serious about their customer experience. That's called the value pack. So in this example right here, I've got you on the left, and then you get 2 customers. So you share with 2 customers. In this example, they both buy the medium pack, which is the value pack. It's about $559 plus shipping and handling. The annual membership to get started is included in that price. Normally, if you get a smaller pack, that membership is $39. Now, if you get the membership and you set up your monthly auto ship when you first sign up, you get a $10 discount on that membership, so it'll be $29. And personally, I bring everybody in with the auto ship. Even if they intend to cancel it or change it later, they can do that at any time they want. But I'm going to get them that 10% discount by setting them up right. Okay, so in the example here, if you share with two and they both bought value packs, you would earn $80 product introduction bonuses on both those customers. If you enroll in both in the same week, those bonuses double, like I mentioned earlier. It's called double PIB. In that case, it would go from $160 for two to $320 for two. Oh, and by the way, with two customers, one on the right, one on the left, you become a consultant. That would be that $50 rank advancement bonus. So you put all that together real quick, and in that example, you would have already earned $370 US. Congratulations. I know Steve Slackey's on the line with us and Pete Hamby. Both those guys have earned those double PIB bonuses, as have I many times, because you're not limited to one. Now, here's where it gets exciting. This is where the rubber meets the road when it comes to leveraging your business. It's not only about your direct sales, it's about your team. So you share, and then the next level is they share. So in this example, you shared with a couple people. They went from customer to associate. It's a simple process. You go into your back office, you watch a little video, you fill out a short form, and voila, you just became an associate. There's no fee for that. As an associate, you get two new customers, one on your right, one on your left. You become a consultant, like I just explained in the share, but now it's they share. So this is your people that you've personally enrolled now sharing. Every person that you share this with that becomes an associate, that later becomes a consultant, the first 20 times that happens, you get a $100 coaching bonus each and every time. That too is exciting. Now, in the example I'm showing you right here, you have two of your customers who have become associates, who have got two customers each. That's the they share part. Now, they've become consultants. In this example, you have one on your right team and one on your left team, but it doesn't have to be that way. They can both be on the right, both be on the left. It doesn't matter. Once you have two active consultants at the same time, you are now a manager. If you do that for the first time in your first 60 days of becoming an associate, you are what's called a crystal manager, and you earn a $250 crystal manager bonus. So let's add up the bonuses so far. On the slide before, we had $370. On this slide, you've helped two people become consultants. That's $100 each. It's called a coaching bonus or a consultant bonus. And in this example, you achieved the rank of manager within 60 days, making you a crystal manager. That there is a $250 rank advancement bonus. So you add just those bonuses up right there, and it's $820. Now, in our initial example, let's say you came in with a value pack. That's $559 plus shipping and handling, plus tax. It's going to be a little over $600. If you follow this simple game plan, you share, they share, and they bought value packs like you did, you're going to earn $820. Plus, you're going to earn a couple of cycle bonuses for another $100+. So you can see you're just under $1,000. You're in the black, and you're making money. So that's really what Pete Hamby wanted to explain tonight for customers. I've got a prospect online who wants to know a little bit more about the marketing plan, so I'm going to go a little deeper. But that's the core of the basics is you share, they share. Now, where it really gets exciting for people that want to build a long-term residual income is the team compensation plan. No longer is it dependent upon your own individual effort. It's your team's efforts that compensate you. And there are people making lots of money through the two-team compensation plan. So it's the power of two. You have a right team and a left team. Everybody builds two sales teams. You earn cycles on your entire right and your entire left team. You're paid on not only the initial customer order, but also on all reorders. These commissions calculate daily and they pay weekly. Now, in the example on the right, you see a lot of people there. It doesn't take that many people, but every time you accumulate 300 points on the right and 600 points on the left, or vice versa, like the example, 300 on the left and 600 on the right. Doesn't matter which side has what volume, but you need 900 points, and you need 600 of those on one side and 300 on the other. In case you're curious, The average is about $1.50 worth of product for 1 point. So that's the kind of volume you're talking about. But you're not talking about your own individual volume here. You're talking about your entire right and your entire left team. By the way, these pay down through infinity. This is not an MLM. You're not being paid down through a certain number of levels. You're paid down through infinity. So if somebody comes into the company through your network of referrals all the way down through infinity, you're getting paid on that volume. Also, what's exciting is here in the United States, we service 3 markets in our market area, our regional market, which is Canada, the US, and Puerto Rico. We're in 15 markets around the world as a company, including places like the UK, Ireland, the Netherlands, Mexico, Colombia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia, I think Singapore, all these countries. So if you want to take advantage of the international volume, there is a small fee. It's $49 a year to have an international business, $49 a fee. So that bell is telling me I need to wrap it up here, so let's keep going here. When you do 600 business volume on one team and 300 business volume on the other team, you earn a cycle. It's $54. And again, it's not based on your own individual effort. It pays down through infinity. So you can earn multiple cycles per week, per day, even per hour. Every time the computer clicks those numbers, 600 on one side, 300 on the other, it's a $54 cycle bonus for you. Here was what else is cool. If one of your 2 teams absolutely takes off before the other one, which always happens, always, no big deal. As long as you're doing 100 BV a month, every 30 days in your own business center, you never lose that volume. That's exciting. Now, to give you an idea of what that can mean in residual income, I found this chart and I use it all the time because it's so powerful in explaining residual income. If you are earning 1 cycle a week, which we have lots of people on our team doing that and more, but if you were just earning 1 cycle a week through the Isagenix Compensation Plan, you would accumulate over 52 weeks $2,818 in commissions. If you were to try to earn that much in interest at a conservative 3% interest rate, you would have to have $93,933 in the bank. I want you to think about how really relatively easy it is to cycle 1 time a week and how much money you have to have in the bank to equal the same amount of residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, that is exciting. You go right down the chart here. On the left-hand side, you have a number of cycles per week. They're all $54 per cycle, so you just do the math. And then you see times 52 weeks, how much income you could be earning simply by building 2 teams. And you're not in this alone. You're not the only one building these teams. We work together and we build these 2 teams. It's very, very exciting. So at the point where you're making on average 20 cycles a week, if you look down the chart a little bit, you're making 20 cycles a week. That's $1,084 a week residual income. 52 weeks, that's $56,368 a year income. Residual. What would you have to have in the bank at 3% interest to kick off that kind of interest? You'd have to have $1.878 million in capital at a conservative 3% interest rate. Well, you might be saying, Chuck, I can get more than 3%. Let me see you get more than 3% on a totally secure investment. Sure, you can do better in the equity market or something like that, but totally secure money market or somewhere you're going to guaranteed 3% is a pretty solid number. So for 20 cycles a week, you would have to have 1.8 million in the bank. Take that up to 100 cycles a week. That'd be $5,420 a week. How many of you could live on an extra $5,420 a week? Me too. That's exciting. That's kind of income we're talking about here. What would you have to have in a bank to kick off that same kind of weekly income? You'd have to have $9.4 million in the bank. Again, I can spend all day on this chart because I love residual income. It's what network marketing and Isagenix are all about. I want to tell you just a little bit now about our timing and positioning. I won't take much longer, but the DSN has a top 100 list. And the number 1 company at the time of this publication was Amway. $8.8 billion a year. Now I want you to see that next column. Amway is in 100+ countries, and they've been around since 1959. Number 2 on the list is another household name, Avon. Avon, at the time of this report, did $5.7 billion, again, in over 100 countries. And Avon was created in 1884. Herbalife, number 3 on the list at this time of this report, 4.5 billion, 100 plus countries, and 1980. Do you see some commonalities there? These legacy companies, multiple $billion a year, have been in business for a long, long time, and they're all in 100 plus countries. Let's scroll down to Isagenix, number 26 on the income. At the time of this report, $924.3 million annual. Our goal, and what I'm understanding we're on projection to hit this year, is our first $1 billion year. Now, let's put this in perspective. At the time of this chart, we were in 13 countries. Just last month, we added 2 new countries, Ireland and the Netherlands, so we're now in 15 markets. Compare that to the 100 markets that these other companies are in. Now, where it really gets exciting, look at the year Isagenix was founded, 2002. 2002. We're 15 years old, and we're on the verge of doing our first $1 billion a year in sales. Now, what's going to happen as we mature and get older and continue our global expansion? Let me show you a couple of slides. This will keep you up at night if you're not careful. These are the top income earners in our industry. At number 3 is a gentleman that I grew up under, part of his mentorship, Dexter Yeager in Amway, earning $1.3 million per month at the time of this publication. I want you to scroll down to number 36. Worldwide, our very own mentor, Herb and Patty Cepeda with Isagenix at $280,000 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, Dexter Yeager has been in this business almost as long as I've been alive. Well, not quite that old, but a long, long time. When I was in Amway 20 plus years ago, he had already been around forever. It was already the number 1 income earner, making a ton of money. Think about this. Herb and Patty Cepeda have been in Isagenix 10 years and already are number 36 in the whole world of direct sales and network marketing. Now, here's what really gets exciting. They've created a system, and they put it all online for you and me to take advantage of. It's called BeSetFreeLife.com. You simply go to that site. Once you're a member, you become a customer, and then you're going to get an ID number as a customer. Whether you choose to become an associate right away or not, that's up to you. I recommend you do and get serious about, sharing this and making some money. Pay for your product. Earn some extra money. Or like some of us, become financially free. It's there for you to do. As I wrap up, I'll just tell you my story real quick. I got involved in corporate America at a very young age. By the time I was 24 years old, I was the general manager of an industrial laundry plant down in Houston, Texas. Had a company car, had the bonuses, had a nice income. Relative to all the people I graduated college with, I was doing extremely well. One thing people didn't know was behind the scenes, there was a lot of stress in that corporate job. And in fact, I had trouble sleeping at night, had trouble eating for a while. And then I just learned to deal with the stress of corporate America. I dealt with that for over a decade. And then about 20 plus years ago, I was introduced to direct sales and network marketing. And I found a vehicle and a solution that would allow me to have residual income and more control over my own destiny and future. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, however you look at it, I didn't do a very good job of choosing the right companies in the beginning. No offense to Amway or some of the other companies I was involved in, but they did not work for me. Now, I did have some measure of success. I was the number 1 income earner with 4 different companies. And I used to be pretty excited and proud of that until I realized, well, Chuck, that just means you're not very good at picking companies. So this time I did it a little bit differently. I allowed the CEO and owner of my last company to pick my next company. Really, I did. And so he interviewed several different CEOs and companies in the network marketing space, and he discovered Isagenix. He said, Chuck, Isagenix is perfectly positioned in timing to take advantage of a trend, kind of like Nu Skin did years ago, where they went through hyper growth. There are going to be many, many, many millionaires created and developed with Isagenix. In fact, it's kind of funny. We just helped our 250th person become an ISA millionaire. Our very own Herb and Patty Cepeda lead the way with many ISA millionaires on their team. Now, there's no guarantees. I read the disclaimer in the beginning. You have to do the work. But if you're looking for the right vehicle, the right company, the right system, the right products, you've got it here with Isagenix. So I want to encourage you to get back with the person who invites you and let them know you're ready to get started on this journey with us. Take advantage of the products. The transformation in our bodies is amazing. You're going to love how you feel. You're going to love how you look. But if you decide to get your products paid for, you can easily do that here with our Isagenix Compensation Plan. If you decide to do a little more than that and make an extra $500,000 a month, you can do that. If you decide to be one of our big income earners, you can literally have life-changing income for you and your family. God bless you, and get back to the person who invites you to watch this, and let's get you started on your own journey to success.